guys, welcome back to Sunflower Savings. This is April, and today I have some updates for you, along with doing our usual budget that I've been doing for you guys. So I suppose we will open up the binder. I've got a new setup here. I've got the budget binder from Beautifully Me and You on YouTube, the weekly budget binder. And then it's Beautiful Budgets Co. on Etsy. That's where I bought it from. So I guess we can go ahead and get started. This is actually from last week. I was planning on doing a video for you guys, and I completely forgot. Well, I didn't forget. I recorded it, but we had to change my camera angle because it just was not working out. And so I did get my first paycheck last week, and so I was going to do that with you guys. So I'm just going to do a overall review of what I did. So I got $68, and then I had $10, just ones that I had left over, and then $32 in my tips that I received. So then I gave myself $9 for spending money. I put $6 in emergency fund to help us reach another one of our 1 month ahead goals. Medical got $20 to be able to help pay off our medical bill, which was leaving us $76 of our $110. And then Penny Challenge got 76, which I will show you. It was 76 and some change, but that's what's in here, and we'll get to that later in the video, because we are going to be doing a savings challenge together now. And I am doing a zero-based budget. So here is our month of April. I screwed up. I was thinking this column was Sunday. Sunday's over here, but that's okay. So this is our general March. I'm gonna be working on my savings challenge, and then I want to fund 2 more 1 month ahead expenses. So that's gonna be like $300 to be able to get almost all the way done with it. For that. So this is the one for this paycheck, for hubby's paycheck. Rent needed $300 to go towards it. However, it's not actually getting $300 in it because I paid rent early, because we did have money in our account to be able to do that, but that meant that the rent folder was technically minus. So there's a little bit of fudging there. So what I'm going to be doing with this is I'm going to write what the bill is and the date here, the amount I'm putting into it, and then the amount that's due, and then check mark when it's been paid. Simply because that's how I'm doing it. I'm putting money towards everything bi-weekly, so it just is easier on our budget. I'm doing gas and food are going to be under cash envelopes. We do have our debts over here because I forgot that there was this debt tracker amount here, but I probably won't be using this one for now. So my student loans and our car payment are up here. They are technically debts, but I'm putting them as bills because they stay the same from month to month. We just pay the same amount even if it varies. So up here at sinking funds, we're putting money into car registration, car maintenance, house fund, baby fund, and hubby tapes. Hubby tapes is just his spending money basically, but he doesn't spend money on himself very often, and he is a VHS tape collector. So we're saving money for him to be able to do that. And then savings challenges. This is just for our personal savings account. $25 went in to that this time as well. It's usually either $25 or $50 per paycheck. It just depends on how the paycheck lands. So here's our final totals. It was 1,158. Subtract 842, subtract 190, subtract 101, subtract 25, which came out to a zero-based balance. So I actually am going to keep this page. Oh, that's kind of loud. I apologize, you guys. I'm going to pull this page out. Actually, I don't need to do that. Also, this money is money from my wallet again. This is going into savings challenge, but I did not write that on here. I'm only going to write it down on my paychecks. So let's get started. I, for some reason, can't remember what I'm doing, but let's get started. This first one is car payment, I believe. Yes, car is getting $350. If I can grab my prop money. Actually, but let's count this. Make sure it's 1,158. So it's 1, 2, 3, 400, 50, 500, 50, 600, 50, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 900, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 70, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, right. I had to subtract 156 from that amount, which is why it's not that, it's not one, so it's $1,002 actually, because of the rent situation. So I keep forgetting about that. I have counted and recounted this money so many times thinking I had it wrong. So, all right. I already wrote it down on the tracker. So 1, 2, 3, 50 is going into car envelope. So let's go ahead and put that in there. And there's just one in here, so that makes $351, because we had $1 left over from the last time. Oh, and we're not putting in $363 on every paycheck now, because I'm going to be putting $25 from my paychecks into either car or rent, at least each paycheck. So that way we don't have to pull so much from my husband's. We're putting 144 into here because we were minus 156. So 100, 20, 40, 2, and 4. And let's just go ahead and reorganize this. We had plenty in our account, so I figured we might as well just take the money to the landlord before the end of the month, get it paid, so that way nobody forgets about it, so we didn't get charged fees for paying late. So 120, 40, 244. $144 going into rent. That is actually over because I have it budgeted out that we're going to do $350 from each of his paychecks for rent, plus $25 from my next paycheck into rent. So we're actually over on our rent now, which is a good thing because then we can eventually get another month ahead on that. gas is getting 120, and I always do that in two 50s and a 20. So there's 120, 50, 120, and we already have $31 in here. So we should have 151. 50, 1, 20, 40, 51. Alrighty. We could transfer that. We've not been going through nearly that much money per paycheck, but I figured might as well leave it in there, simply because you never know how much gas is going to fluctuate from month to month. We're going to put $70 in food, so 50, 70 in food. I'm just doing basic, and when I run out of 20s, I do have two 20s sitting to the side from checking my envelopes and making sure they had the right amount in here for today. So 50, 75, 76, 77, 78 should be in this one. And then we should have like 80, I think, in the other one. Yes, we should have 80 in the other one, which, yeah, I think that's correct. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, 180. That's what I was meaning to say. So 50, 1, 50, 70, 80. 180 in meat. So that is correct. We are putting $15 into medical. I did not need to do this now, but I figured better be safe than sorry. So $15 going into medical. We should have 119 in here now. Alrighty. Let's see if this is right. 50, 70, 90, 110, 15, 17, 19. 119 in medical. That is definitely enough to finish paying off our debt for one of my office visits that I had. Probably for my labs, actually. Student loans is getting $80. So 50, 70, 80. Same as always. If we keep doing 80 all the time, then we're gonna have over, but that's okay. So this one is supposed to have 148 in it. So 51, 20, 35, 45, 47, 48. Okay. Then my phone is getting $19. 10, 15. I think that'll put me at 20 actually. So let's just put 20 in and pull out the 1. So we've got 10, 15, 20. And we will just pull out the 1 because we don't need that now. Put that in there. Alright, I'm just going to set that up there. We probably will need it somewhere. We're putting 20 into my hubby's phone. His just came out, so his is going to be completely empty because it's an even $25 every month. So we haven't been putting any extra towards that, but I am already a month ahead on that, I believe. I'm not really sure. Either that or I will be on my next paycheck. We're putting $3 into subscriptions. So $3. since we only have $5 worth of subscriptions now, that's pretty easy to pay. We're putting $5 in Gerber, as always. $5 going in. We are 1 month ahead officially on Gerber, so I made that official in the video I was supposed to release last weekend, but I didn't do that. So let's go ahead and close this up. Move on to our next binder. Alrighty, and we're gonna start with, I think, car maintenance or car registration, whichever comes first. Car maintenance, right? That was first. Yeah, car maintenance is getting $21. 21. So that should be at an even 70. Let's actually go ahead and switch that out. I have my prop money sitting over here to the side, my extra prop money. So let's go ahead and pull out a 50 and make sure we have 70 in here. We have 20, 40, 50, 65, 67, 69, 70. So let's just put a 50 and a 20 into here. And we're going to have to do that again for car registration. I made them equal, so we're just going to continue doing that. So these are extras. I'm going to just put them there right now. We're going to be putting 21 into car registration as well, so that one should be at 70. So I'm just going to actually exchange this before even messing with that and make that 70. So we've got $70 in car registration. I will be releasing weekly videos for as long as I have my paycheck coming in. I can't guarantee that it's going to be through the end of the year, but I definitely can guarantee that it'll be for at least a fair while. We are going to be moving on next to insurance, which gets 50. It gets 50 every time my husband gets paid, because we pay that every 6 months, and so that'll give us some extra money as well at the end of those 6 months to go towards the next time. So insurance is paid. That one's not getting anything. Christmas isn't getting anything. House fund is getting $20. I have some 20s sitting over here because I knew that was going to happen. I thought I was out. So house fund is now going to be at $30. So let's go ahead and put that in there. Alright, and then we are putting $20 into our baby fund, which is now at $21. And then we're going to skip the next 2 envelopes and trackers, because those 2 I don't show how much is in there. And then my husband's tapes, he made this envelope, is getting $19. So let's go ahead and put $19 into here. Oh, I'm sorry, I blocked everything. So it's getting $19, 10, 15, 17, 19. So this is now at 19, or it should be at $23, I believe. So 10, 15, 17, 19, 21, $23 saved in here. We are going to be starting a travel envelope, but not this time. There's not enough money left over to put into travel. So that is finished for all of our envelopes here. I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Move all of my prop money off to the side. I will sort that later. And then I will go ahead and move on to the savings challenge that I'm going to be doing from now on with you guys. I've got two different savings challenge trackers in here. I will talk about both of them. But last time I filled in the $28.92, the $24.78, the $13.02, and then $9.59. I added all of that up and it was just over $76. So all of that is in here. We are actually going to be doing two more today. I've got the $7.63 and the 28 cents. So I can go ahead and count that with you. That will add up to $7.90. Oh, thank you. 91 cents. $7.91 is what we should have here. I haven't added that up together, so that was the first time I did that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. Then we have 4 quarters here, which is $7. 3 more quarters is 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, and a dime is 91 cents. So $7.91. I'm going to go ahead and highlight those, color them in, and then I will put that into the piggy bank that I have here. Oh yeah, just to let you guys know, this tracker is also from Beautifully Me and You on YouTube. I got this challenge for free from her channel. She posted a counting of her penny challenge and I saw that video, and so I printed this off so that way I could do this. I'm actually mostly using my tips for this one. But I figured if I have money left over, I'm going to go ahead and save that in here as well. So let's go ahead and put the change in first. Alright, and then the dollar bills, I don't know if they will fit all as one wadded up in here. So that is all set for that. Next time, I'm pretty sure I have it written down, figured out somewhere. Based on the tips that I saved, or based on the tips that I have earned, card tips from work, I will be putting in next time, I will be highlighting 6 of these pennies. So hopefully this challenge won't take too long. Because I'm going to be putting all of my tips in here. Well, all of my tips except for my not reported tips, which are going in here, and then I will save those up and count them and start reporting if I make too much in tips. But most of our tips are reported. It's just if I occasionally get a delivery to do, then occasionally I'm gonna have not reported tips, but that is very rare that I'm going to be getting that. So, yeah. I think that is everything for this video. I did want to show you, I am tracking my tips on these jars. This is actually from the budget planner from Beautifully Me and You on her Etsy Beautiful Budgets Co. This comes with the challenge, and so I'm just using this to record my tips and keep track of it. So I printed out 2 copies of this because sometimes I get daily tips depending on if I do deliveries. And also I get weekly cash tips and then bi-weekly card tips as well. So I will be keeping track of that on there. So yeah, and this was my first attempt at the budget for this week, and I just didn't manage to do it. So anyway, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. I am going to pray now, and then I'll let you guys go. Thank you for coming by, and I just hope you guys are having a good day. Dear Lord, I pray for these beautiful people in the budget community, and just I pray that that you can help them with their journeys, and just pray that they're all doing well right now. I haven't kept up to date on everyone's channels recently just because I've been so busy with work, but I just pray that they're all doing well. I pray for myself as I've got this job, and that can help us to be able to have extra money put away for our bills and stuff, for when we are back down to one of us having a job. I pray that you help us to financially be able to handle this, and I just pray for wisdom for our weeks to come, and that you help all of these people have a wonderful weekend. In your name, amen. Bye!